change your mind at all?
No, it does not. It actually enforces it even more so. And let the record show to the American public right here, I do not believe that I was hard on Paterno because I am not holding him responsible for the actions of a disgusting individual who was molesting children. I am simply making the point that because he is the face of the university and because this individual was once working in his program and because he was associated with his program and his relationship with that program had a lot to do with him being covered, everybody is tainted because of that. Joe Paterno was made aware of this. I have the report right here in front of me where he talks about and testifies that the graduate assistant reported at his home on a Saturday morning and told him what had transpired. The reality is that Joe Paterno at some point in time was aware of this, like he said in the statement, the benefit of hindsight.
Right.
Well, you know what? Okay, that's fine. Then you're acknowledging that you should have done more. That's what I'm saying. He also said that, from the beginning of his statement to the end of his statement, that he would spend the rest of his life serving this university, doing what he can, Skip, for this university. Well, what did Skip Bayless and I say an hour ago? We said part of the problem was they were thinking about the university. That's what this is about. It's about Penn State. It's about the kids you have been entrusted to guide. Those little boys obviously were not members of your program. So your loyalty is to the university and the kids that you have been entrusted to supervise. But everybody else, even children, get to be ignored. That's what happened here. It's the reality. I am not in any way trying to associate Sandusky with Paterno in the same sentence. What I'm saying is you are the face of the program. This man was protected because, indirectly, because of you and what you mean to the program. And since you have elocuted very well so, in your statement that it is about the university, you love the university, you'll do anything for the university, and the kids you have been entrusted to, people are saying, we always knew that about you, Joe Paterno. What we're saying
What
is
about
that
the victim?
moral decency would have said, you got to step up and address this matter with this
You're standing by it?
Not only am I not budging, his statement makes it even more important that he needs to go now.
Skip?
Joe must go now. I am with you. The shame is just too great. As Joe clearly attempted to save his university from shame by protecting, covering for this monster for 10 years. He was the most powerful man on this campus. Is there any disagreement about that?
I'm saying the state of Pennsylvania.
Okay, I'm buying that.
Yes.
And because of that, he must be held accountable. And he cannot be allowed a graceful exit at the end of this year. I'm sorry, it's just to use your favorite word, this is egregious, man. This is way over the line.
All joking aside.
And you said that you can't put him in the same sentence with Sandusky, but he enabled that monster to continue to do what the monster did. In the shadows and under the guy's incredibility.
By not doing more.
Yeah, you just let it go. And you cannot make a statement right now that you grieve for the children and their families. You could have stopped the grieving for many of them. You could have saved them
snap of his
grieving.
finger.
Now, 10 years ago.
We're talking about the winningest coach in the history